coming off your hand.
There's a kind of a myth that the FIBA ball is smaller than the NBA ball. They are not different sizes, but it does feel different to the touch.
It feels lighter.
It does feel lighter to me as well, and it feels, at once it feels sort of tackier and sometimes slipperier than the NBA ball. Jared?
Yeah, man, I spoke to a couple of players about this yesterday at practice about the feel of the ball, and they said the issue is not necessarily how different it is from the NBA ball. They said the batch of balls they received from FIBA, each ball seems to be a bit different. Now, they're hoping once they get to China for the World Cup, each ball will be consistent. But there is parts of it that are a bit slipperier, as you guys were talking about, that they're getting used to, but none of them have used it as an excuse.
That's just something you got to get used to. It's part of the deal. If you're going to play FIBA basketball, you have to play with their basketball.
Some other rules, there's only 5 fouls and technical fouls. Also
count toward your personal fouls, yep. The big difference is the goaltending rule.
And it didn't come into play much, when I played.
No.
And it usually doesn't.
It doesn't come into play very often during the games. We'll get into that when we come back. Here's a good look at that basketball, and it's going in more often for the Americans tonight. Play the Australian national team twice, and then face Team Canada before the World Cup begins formally. The first game September 1st against Tomas Satoransky and the Czech Republic. 3 more exhibition games here on NBA TV. Are you calling those, Smitty?
I'm not.
No. I'm not either.
Are you?
It's a mystery at this point. Somebody will call. Sol couldn't connect on the fadeaway. And a foul on the U.S.
USA fouls on 47, Joe Harris.
Joe Harris picks it up.
You said at the top of the show, it's a marathon of traveling they have going to Australia Saturday. They won't arrive until Monday.
Right.
And then get a chance to have some practice and play those 2 exhibition games over there, and then off to China.
When it's all said and done, if they make the finals or the semifinals, you're talking about 6 weeks of the summer.
And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, right when you come back, it'll be about another week, and they'll start NBA training camp.
Very quick turnaround for most teams for NBA training camp.
And I think that was a difficult part.
To the decisions a lot of players have made this summer to pass on the World Cup. Tatum knocks down the 3. It's a 16-point U.S. lead. Biggest of the night so far. And Jason Tatum now 2 of 7 from the field for 8 points.
You can see defensively, Team USA, I'm very impressed. There's a lot of help, a lot of communication from a team that hasn't been together long, doing a nice job.
Great defensive stand from the U.S. It's a 24-second violation as Kleber wasn't aware of the time, trying to drive baseline. Ran out the clock. 2:18 to go here before halftime.